Hey y'all, what's up? Today we coming to you with real talk. Today we're gonna tap into different Q&A questions. We would like for you to comment. If y'all have any questions, I'm here again with Tech and Dave Lope. Um, so let's get started. What's up, y'all?
What up?
Dave Lope,
So,
you kinda low. I need you to come up, like be louder.
what's going on? What's up?
Okay.
So yeah, we want to ask you a couple questions, man, as though it's your platform or whatever, so people can be more understanding of who you are as a woman and the values you have as a woman. So, one of the questions I have is, how would you describe yourself in one word, or as many words as you need to use? But how would you describe yourself?
Um, the way I would describe myself is open, understanding. Like, um, that's two words I would describe myself.
Well, as many words as you need to use. Open meaning open-minded, like
Yeah, like
you're
I'm
able
very
to,
I'm very open minded. I would say mm, peace solver, like a peace maker. I would say,
like a mediator.
yeah. Good, great. Like,
Yeah.
um,
And good qualities, open-minded,
spiritual,
peace solver.
bright.
So, so speaking on the spiritual aspect of things, what is like something spiritual that happened to you that helped you in the long run?
See, when I tap into like spiritual things, like I don't look at being spiritual in the way how other people may look at it, like far as like being, you know, a big time Christian or Muslim or anything like that. Like I'm tuned into like crystals and like I have visions and I go off of signs and energy
Right.
and stuff like that. Um, what will help me in the long run, like I will have dreams or visions and I would just try to piece together what those things mean and that will help me throughout life. Like, because I know it's a purpose of the reason why I'm having those visions or dreams. So I take it as God sending me signs that I really need to pay attention to.
So basically, your third eye
My
open
third eye
allows
being
you to be
open,
guided.
like I'm not being
Yeah,
lost.
allows you to be guided. Yeah, you allow your visions and dreams to guide you in decision making in terms of like things that you encounter in life.
Right.
So as far as being a parent or mother at that, what would be some of your most strongest points at raising a daughter, coming from a mother's perspective?
My
And you kind
strongest
of give
points,
the other mothers a perspective of how to
how
stand
to
up to
interact
certain
with their
things.
daughters. I would say I had to learn this the hard way. Well, and be under like open minded. Um, I had to put myself in my daughter's shoes and to see and understand where they was coming from. I'm big on teaching them about hygiene and how to carry themselves as females, ladies, young ladies, growing up in the world that we're growing up in. And I teach them how to read the room and to go off people's energies and stuff like that.
So, what about what's what's one of the most important things that you feel that a female at a young age needs to learn from a father? Something that you might have not got from your father, or something that you might have desired from your father that might have helped you in your transition?
Um, learn from their father how a man's supposed to treat a female. That's the most important thing. Because that's some things you will want to look into a husband growing up, like how a man's supposed to respect a female, far as talking to them, the way how they interact with you. So that's the most important thing I would say.
So basically, like your interactions with a male counterpart in terms of validation, like loving themselves and not being validated by just the sexualness of a man, but
Right.
you know,
That it's not all
yeah,
about
yeah.
lust and you know, it's more to it. Right.
So, what's something, what's something that you can probably tell a child out there that's growing up without their father in their life? The absence is from whatever the reason may be, but what, what's the key, a strong key point you can tell a young girl growing up without their father in their life? Like, what's a strong key point you can tell them?
Have patience with yourself. Um, I would say look for the good in certain situations, no matter what situation it may be, and just be patient.
That's a strong point because patience, I know, comes real thin when you're dealing with a daughter versus a son
Right.
because of the ego tripping thing. So, like, when is that point to where, like, your child, your daughter is supposed to know their place, like, as far as when it comes to being disobedient or, like, not doing a house chore and talking back, like, when is it not acceptable? I mean, it's never acceptable, but when is it like enough is enough and you got to take different measurements to keep everything peaceful around the discipline part? Because they get too old and they feel like they don't have to listen to you no more or
See
accept the
that
discipline.
starts right there. That starts from when they're young age, and if you teach them young, then that will follow them with the ongoing years as they get older because they're never gonna forget what you embedded in them as a small child. So when they get into like teenage years and they start to feel themselves, they would still remember the morals and the guidance that you gave them growing up, and they're gonna stick to that because they so used to it. So it becomes a ongoing routine. It becomes natural to them.
What about a son? What you think one of the best qualities a woman or a mother can teach her son when they go
So
through that
the
adolescence?
best part a woman could teach their son. You know how a lot of people say women can't raise boys or women can't make a man. I don't really believe in that because here it is. A son need the same thing a daughter need. They both need both parents because they get different traits. Like a man can't um teach a girl how a mother's supposed to, act and all that, vice versa. So me being a woman, I teach my son how to respect women, how to cherish them, um, how to treat women how you want to be treated. And that comes with respect. That comes with knowing how to talk to them, knowing how to, interact with them. So that's what a woman teach a son is how to interact with
So do
a
you
female.
so do you think that it's okay for the son to grow up and put himself in like the situation, like like the position to say he the man of the house?
Some households are like it's natural for the man to lead the household. So it's not what you do, it's how you do it. It's not what you say, it's how you say it. And if he fit those shoes and he present himself as a man that can lead the household, then yeah, granted, he deserved to lead the household. But we will be back with part two.